because, as you know, I'm doing this as a recording for myself, and anyone that can learn or appreciate what I'm talking about, even better. So, over the last few days, there's been a lot of chaos around me. Um, I'm going to take that. That was also a reflection of the chaos inside me, of what's coming in and what's ready to go. Um, the last few days has been interesting because, as we all do, I've been walking around with childhood wounds, not really understanding the interaction between myself and family members. And over the last few days, I realized that some of the dynamics between myself and my elders, my auntie particular, I'm not going to call anybody's name because I'm not here to shame or embarrass anyone. Yeah, but I realized over the last few days that her contempt and her disregard towards me, that's always been there since I was a child, I realized it wasn't actually about me. It was about how she felt about my mum. And because my mum didn't entertain her or give her any room to penetrate, so she used me. She actually used my sister. She would use my sister and overcompensate with my sister to try and make me feel bad, and I never understood why. And now I'm understanding. Guys, there's some things that we're born into that we will never understand unless you actually sit back and watch. You will never understand. So, over the last few days, I feel as if I've gone backwards in order to go forwards. My flight's been booked, it's booked for Sunday. I feel like I had to go back into something, into the family in my instance. Go back into the family to prove to myself, that I am not who they deemed me to be, and who I am is who I have chosen to be now. And who it is that they thought I was, I've left that with them. That's for you to address, that's for you to work through in yourself. The old is the old and the new is the new. That's how it feels for me. And I suppose everybody has to create it for themselves. Right now, we're all co-creators. So, you know, this just feels like a time of letting go. Hi, how you doing? Feels like a time of letting go and having to go backwards. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I hope you're resonating with what I'm saying. Yeah, I've had to go backwards in order to go forwards, and it's interesting because I wasn't actually able to book my flight up until today. So the resonance, the energy, the flow is ready. And if I can, no, nothing to be sorry about. It's a blessing. It's a blessing because in order to take in more light, in order to take in more aspects of yourself, you have to let go of the old. You have to let go of the conformity. We have to let go of the family script. We have to let go of of who it is that your family deemed you to be, and now choose, who are you? For yourself, who are you? What do you look like? What are the things that you like, and what are the things that you have no room for in your life anymore? We're in a place where this is literally our creation. Whatever you're living in, you are creating it by your thoughts, by your feelings, by the conversations that you have with yourself. You're the creator. And at this time, I choose that there are certain characteristics, certain morals, certain values that are important to me. Thank you. You like my profile picture? That's the scarab rebirthing and rebirthing itself. That's what I'm currently going through. A death and a rebirth. Yeah. So if I can talk about the energies that we're in right now, I'd say firstly they're ancestral. They're to do with the family, to do with the earth, to do with our emotional bodies, how we manage our emotions. It's also to do with the shadow aspects of ourselves. All of these parts are coming up now to be reviewed, reevaluated, cleared, released, cleansed. It's actually a beautiful time. So guys, if I could make a suggestion, I'd say that would be your port of call. What's happening in your family that's being brought to your attention, that's ready to go, that's ready for your assistance. And don't think that you can't do whatever you're being guided to do, because you can. That's why we're here. So with that, I'm going to say peace and love. Hopefully I'll do a little vlog again tomorrow. Hopefully. My intention is to do it every day, but sometimes it doesn't happen, but that's my intention. So tomorrow, peace and love, family.